Good morning. It's time for Precision Talk. I'm Marketing Manager Frank Olmstead with HGS Ag, and joining me, President Adam Giddens. Good morning, Adam.
Morning, Frank.
How's it going?
You know, it's been a great day
So far.
A lot of really great interest this week in all the new products. A lot of great interest in getting planters out and getting them up and rolling, getting guys started. So we've had an opportunity to have just a really broad range of conversations this week. It's been a lot of fun.
Yeah, and a broad sort of group of conversations, but I've been answering the phone quite a bit, and it's all about this TerraStar unlock.
You know, that's an incredible promo that Ag Leader has rolling right now, and it's a short-lived one. It stems back to the idea that we are still in solar cycle 25, and we have potential to have some really serious issues yet this spring, especially in the middle of planting, with solar flares causing interruptions to GPS signals. Now, we have seen over time that TerraStar provides the best protection against that type of solar activity. So Ag Leader has come up with a really great promo to allow us to upgrade to TerraStar. So if you have a GPS 7000 or 7500, you can get the unlock code that's a one-time unlock plus a full year subscription for less than the price of what the unlock code normally would be.
Really?
So $1,750, and you're up and rolling for the whole year, which is a really affordable and inexpensive way to get I don't want to say a guarantee, but to get a more reliable and robust and accurate signal in your tractor for the spring.
And that's accurate, like down to an inch.
It is. It's amazing that it's accurate, nearly as accurate as RTK, and off of a satellite-based signal.
So to get that unlock for the GPS 7000 or 7500 Globe, all you got to do is give us a call, and we broadcast it to you at 1750?
$1,750, and that includes the subscription for the whole year for TerraStar C Pro, which is a really great signal.
Absolutely. So what else is right in the world?
You know, the other things right in the world, Right Spot has been a really popular conversation this week. Sprayers are gearing up. We've got guys that are running. It's been really tough with the wind. It's been challenging to get out there and to get the acres covered. And Right Spot helps solve that challenge in a number of different ways. One, it makes that sprayer more efficient. We can cover more acres per hour because we don't have to outline those boundaries and terraces and waterways, that type of stuff. But just spray right through it. Every nozzle turns on and off automatically. And we have no issues with not spraying where we don't want to, and we still get everything in the field sprayed. But probably the bigger side of that, every nozzle is individually controlled. So we have a perfect pattern because every nozzle is pulsing, and it's going to give you that perfect pattern, the perfect droplet size, and that's going to reduce drift. So even if you are in those marginal conditions where it's almost too windy to spray, we don't want to spray when it's too windy, but when it's nearing the threshold there, we're still going to get really good coverage because we're going to maintain the correct pattern and the correct droplet size out of those nozzles. And we're going to use the right amount of product to do it. Instead of over applying and just hoping that we get everything covered, you can know for certain that you got it covered with that Right Spot system.
Absolutely. And in the trial that we did on your farm, we actually covered, 24.1 acres more an hour using the Right Spot system. So that equated to something like 13% more efficient and getting a field done quicker.
Yeah, so more efficiency from that, less off-target application. And what I mean by that is sprayers in general don't do a real great job. We've chosen not to really pay a lot of attention to that up till now, but we are masking what is actually happening in the background on most commercial sprayers today, or most field sprayers. It is over target and under target a significant amount, and we don't even look at that as being off rate until it's like 15% off. Well, once you hit 15% off, then we're flagging that as a off target rate in that software. And that's what the side-by-side images you've put on Facebook have shown, and all the social media channels. When it's off target, we've got the side-by-side map to show you how much it was off target before we had Right Spot and how much it's not off target once we have Right Spot. So that, to me, tells a really powerful story also. And it saves chemical from that, but then it also saves chemical by shutting off every nozzle individually and making sure that we don't have any over application.
Absolutely. And if you're unfamiliar with how that looks when you're looking at it, it looks like you colored it mostly in the same color crayon and not using 3 different ones.
Right.
So that's how I interpreted it. Anyway.
So Frank, the other big topic of the week, another thing that's right in the world, I guess, is service. We have had an awful lot of service calls coming in. Service plans have been a pretty hot item for us this year. It's really a way for us to provide that extra care and service to each individual customer that we have. Treat them like royalty, if you will. We really want to go above and beyond for our guys that have service plans with us for a number of reasons. But number one is we're going to be able to be in conversation with you and possibly even, depending on the plan you pick, on your farm and looking that machine over before you go to the field, making sure that it's ready to go. And the entire goal of our service plan is not to talk to you. We want to eliminate all the problems before you even have them. It's a preventative maintenance, and we get all of that stuff done ahead of time as much as possible. But on the chance that you do have a problem, or even if it's just that you need help, you need to ask where the button is to do whatever the thing is you're trying to do, you can pick up the phone and call us for extended hours of coverage, 7 in the morning to 10 at night, 6 days a week, noon to 6 on Sunday, and you're going to get a hold of one of our technicians. We're going to be able to walk you through that, and even remote in, if you have the correct hardware, we can remote into your display and be able to help you with that.
Absolutely. That's what we're really trying to prevent, is you not being able to do what you do. So the service plan really helps you get back to what you're supposed to be doing at the time quicker.
Yeah, and I think it's really one of those areas that makes a quick return on investment, because what does it cost you when that planter is parked? And especially if that planter happens to have a problem at 5:30 on a Friday and you don't have the after-hours support plan, it's Monday morning before you're even going to be able to get a hold of someone, and then who knows how many other people had issues over the weekend and how long it's going to be before we can actually get that resolved. With that service plan, you're going to be prioritized, and a ton of other benefits there.
So if you want a service plan now, it's probably a little too late to get that preseason inspection.
Maybe we'd still we'd take a swing at it, and I think even if you've already started, we could still come and do that inspection, and firmware updates and whatever else you may need. Or if you're just interested in the extended hours phone support, we do have a plan that's just for that.
Absolutely. So if you have any questions on that, the TerraStar upgrade, maybe take a look at what RightSpot can do for you. You can give us a call at 712-744-4468. You can find us on the web at hdssag.com, or you can find us on Facebook, X, Instagram, LinkedIn, and YouTube, all at HDS Ag. Thanks, Adam.
Thanks, Frank. We'll see you.